ask this question. Do you think the robot overlords will dominate us one day? And so if yes, why? And if no, why? I added overlords for a comic effect. Yeah.
Robots are not going to dominate us someday, because it's from an engineering point of view, like, I don't know how you do that. Like that is really hard. Right. So the joke on that is, like, if it's somehow we find out that, robots end up killing a lot of people, it's not going to kill everybody. It's maybe worst case, it kills half the people. And then when you go into Jira, you log an issue, robots kill a whole bunch of people. You find out why, you fix that bug, you roll it out for production. And then, we don't lose half of humanity ever again, right? We might have to go through that once, but maybe not twice, right? That's like my whole joke on this thing. My again, this is, I know someone's going to take this out of context, and I'm going to get raked over the coals for this. So I don't advocate bombing cities or taking out half of humanity, whatever. The other thing is, though, I think sometimes you think about this, like, robots are all around this. So like if you've ever eaten anything that came out of a box or a bag, like, that was rolled down an assembly line and put together by a robot, but you don't see that robot. But like our entire food, the entire food industry, it's all machines and robots, and it's kind of scary, right? They're all around us. And then you have these philosophical conversations of like, okay, if it's a self-driving car, like, is that a robot? I don't know. Once there's this other joke of, technology is only stuff that doesn't work yet. Or the definition of technology is stuff that was invented after you were born, right? So a pencil is not technology, but robotic toaster is, whatever it is. So there's a certain level of, like, robots are all around us, and if nothing else, it's like, how could I get through the day without something that was made by a robot, or tested by a robot, right? I mean, so every circuit board, like, so this conversation is mediated through stuff that was, made by robots. So there's a certain level of, like, we're already here. We're already swimming in it. Robots are all around us. And we're still here, right? If nothing else, it's because, like, a robot that doesn't do what you say is a bad robot. And if it does bad things, the person who made it's going to get in trouble, and then no one's like, I don't know. It's like I can go on lots of different rants on this thing, but it's like, it'll be okay. And if it ends up wiping out half of humanity, we'll log it as a bug, fix it, and move on. Anyway.
Awesome. Thank you for that question. I'm glad somebody asked that question.